Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2, where last episode we found every populace with new talking points after the liberation of Rua, with a priority on clearing out the mistrial chest. We then set out to allow the pairs of Gaius and Elliot, and then Lisa and Emma to overdrive, while also checking out Ymir. Now we move on to our quests and social activities with the courageous crew. Our country's basically stuck in an unending nightmare, but everything suddenly feels so fun now that we're back together. So now it's time for us to make things fun for everyone else on board too. We could try doing the jobs they actually asked us to do. No, sexiness officers sound fun. It's a relief that Marquis Rogner was willing to honourably withdraw from the alliance. The Nordian provincial army still stands, but I expect that he will remain true to his word and not enter the fray again. I get the feeling that the Marquis would get along well with my father were they to meet under different circumstances. Probably, yeah. Alright, let's head out properly and go to our 4th floor conference and training. Actually, should I give that orbital dummy a go now? But at least it's now not got maximum CP. I mean, I could literally go down to Ymir, get her that, and then just give it a go. Right now, you want to look at it. Alright, Elliot. Back when I was in Rua, Chairman Arena asked me to keep doing orbital staff reports. You know, like I did back in the academy. You think she'd be too focused on the war to be worried about research and stuff, but I guess that's how she is. I'm worried about these things killing me. They seem to be ridiculously high level after all. I can't get past the sword. I feel a lot better now that we've got Angelica piloting the ship. Sure, I've gotten used to it, but she seems like she was born for the job. Right, just in time too. Been needing a gunnery officer, so I've been thinking about taking that up. Sounds like a plan. Alan, cut the chit chat and get focused. You owe me 100 thrusts. Get to it. Right. Was that my fault? Adam really needs to loosen up. Getting all worked up like that can throw a whole day of practice down the drain. I know. I get that he's worried about his lady and all, but when you're training, you got to focus on training and nothing else. Guess I've got to work him so hard he won't even have the energy to worry about anything else. Might as well pay your respects now. He's doomed. We could try and find out what the swordy thing is. I don't like these things. They beat me up horribly. Or it just hit me for 8,000 straight away and I went, nah. I think that's a normal response. Want to warm up some level 1 close combat training? You ready to roll now? Sure, why not? Can you use arts? Either way, you can do command.
I welcome all challengers.
Right, women about using arts is the mission.
Let's move.
Well, that answered that question. Can be delayed? Not really. But can. Everyone is together. Who's linked with who? I'm going to link with Eustace, actually. Because I think feeding Laura is always generally a little bit better.
There! Ha!
Let's split up, people. Actually, we did loads of damage to that guy in one hit. Level 90. We're about the right level for things now. And he's blind. That's perfect.
Too slow.
Strength down
Onward.
2. 80 delay down. Yeah, I think we're okay.
Shatter! Now's our chance. Our time is
Beat
now.
the crap out of it.
Right, very well. Very well.
I'm actually thinking you should not use Noble Command and you should just use a Battle Scope Force at this point. How many of these do I have still? 9. I have Fighter type combat shell made for training, which specializes in close combat.
My turn.
Close combat. Yeah, close combat.
Here I
Put
go.
it to sleep. It's a critical for free.
Now's our chance. There.
Okay.
I was wondering if I should just... It's sealed as well. He can't do anything.
I'll handle this. This is it. Got you.
Poor guy.
Let's move.
That's not like you can no.
There.
I can't use arts. You shouldn't be allowed either. He's actually on a 0 art soon, but he got delayed, so he's screwed.
Leave this to me.
Blonk.
I'll handle this. What a waste of our time. Let's go.
Isn't using uses cheating in this? Well, he's meleeing and he's not casting because he's not allowed to cast. So, big experience. We get U material, do we? Cleared level 1 close combat training. Not bad, not bad. You know what? That was such a solid fight. I'm going to give you a little something. Ah, U material 2. Ooh. Damn, you guys made that look easy. Next level should be a bit tougher though. So just come on by when you're feeling like a challenge. You now take level 2 close combat training. I'm guessing you can't even get wiped out in these fights either, to be fair. You're going to tackle level 2 close combat training. Just say the word and we'll go. Do you think they're about like level 95 now?
I welcome
more
all
of them.
challengers.
When about using art, when about anyone getting KO'd?
Let's move.
Quick, guys! Use Laura!
Behold the might of the Archsage School. Radiant Waltz.
If in doubt, just use arts.
Let's move.
That works after all, right?
Here I go! Filthy dick!
Why do we keep fighting flying ties? Because I can't work out how to tie them correctly. So I'm taking out my anger. That's the one.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
Right, I don't know what level they were. Probably level 9 as well, but they gave me use the new material again. Nicely done. You made that look like a walk in the park. These are yours. You earned them. Ah! And here I thought you were going to struggle with that one. Guess I shouldn't have underestimated you. So I'll make the next level even tougher, so don't start getting too damn big for your boots just yet. You now take level 3 close combat training. I think I'll leave that for now. Ah, so you could just literally go to Ymir, land, come back up, nuke them all, get U material, go to Ymir, land, restore 200 CP, come back up, nuke them all, go to Ymir, land. You see, an unlimited U material farm. That's what we've just found, right? That is what we just found. You're in lacrosse gear. It's been so long I felt like I just had to throw on my lacrosse uniform. Wearing it again feels like the most natural thing in the world. Maybe I should ditch my regular uniform for this. Now I'm in the mood for some good old-fashioned practice. Then I'll be ready for action once Teresia and Ferris are here. Will you though? Some notebook updating there. Ah, Lisa and Alfin, the A-team. I'm so glad that both your mother and Angelica are safe. That the Courageous was able to help in rescuing them both makes me very proud indeed. Thank you for your kindness, Your Highness. I'm sure my mother will be just fine now since she has Sharon to help too. I've been doing my best to help out everyone here, just like I've been doing all this time. I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone in expressing my happiness about that. With your mother safe, that leaves you free to focus your mind on the others you care about as well. So I should see upstanding Rean here. Wait, what? Your Highness, I don't... I mean... I'm getting the impression my presence here is making things more awkward at an alarming rate. Princess Alfin's blatantly incorrect comments aside, it's a real relief to know that Rue is safe and sound now. We've still got work to do though, so let's keep it up. We will. Can't let myself be shown up? I'll have to prepare my very own plan of attack. Your Highness, it's not what you think really. That's just normal in that family. Let's just face it. I got a lot of U material from stuff we just did, so I can customize that now. I think it's Fee's weapon we bought an extra version of, didn't we? I think we're pretty sure we built the latest version of that. And we bought Elliot's, didn't we? Anyone else's? I bought Gaius's too. There you go, that's a good, like, setup of everyone's improved weapons yet again. Yeah, it's new material farm, basically. Let's go to the shops now. I didn't really get much Sepith mass, but I do have enough to probably buy myself another weapon, maybe. Perfect! I managed to rescue the bear Gramps gave me from the Isengramp while we were in Rua. And this is where you're putting him. A good bedroom's gonna be fun, right? So if you ever want to take a nap in here, you're more than welcome to snuggle him. You might end up dreaming of Gramps if you do, though. I appreciate the offer, but no. Definitely not. Never. Thanks. It's probably a listening device. Wouldn't be surprised. Even if we aren't able to get him on board, it's such a relief to hear that Klein's doing okay. Even if whatever he's up to does sound really dangerous. Now that I think about it, maybe I'm not as relieved as I thought I was. Maybe not. Let's give you the golden pasta. Thank you very much. This looks delicious. This will really help me make my lunchboxes as best as possible. I'm sure, but we still need to actually make some sweet blue. I need to alter the party to do that. I can give you even more. Only one on this side. The Nausea Provincial Army bowing out the war. Everyone over in the Highlands can finally breathe easy. The chance of things to take a turn for the worse has already always loomed over us, but that should be in the case now. Yes, relief for me too, but I can only imagine how much bigger it is for you. Let's just say I owe you all a lot for making this happen. And now I can focus entirely on my work as part of Class 7 and start paying you back for that. I've done my part to protect my first dome. Now it's time to bring peace to my second one too. Guys, always on task. We better get cracking on exploring those spirit shrines. That request from Fanafif B does worry me a little, but I'll keep an eye out for him myself to make sure he doesn't cause you any trouble, whether or not you decide to do it. It'd be a shame if you had to divert your focus to this time-wasting shenanigans when you've got plenty else to take care of. I forgot about the Fanafif B. Act 2, Part 3. I've left a layer in the location indicated by the blue cross. Not that you've given me any extra information there, sir. Am I missing a blue cross somewhere? Phew, nice to see things have finally come down back in my hometown. Instructor Mary being safe and sound is just ice on the cake. Now all we need to do is find Uncle Makarov and Bridgie. By Bridgie you mean Bridget from the Wind Orchestra, right? Yep, she's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Oh man, now I'm really fired up to go find her. Pretty sure Bridget's not a fan of that in him. Hopefully it doesn't spread before she's here to quash it. Bridgie! Right, we nearly got Hugo for you. I hear that Hugo's in Rue now. We didn't even have the DC. We didn't even have the DC to tell us he's fine after helping us escape. I'm gonna have to smack him a belt when I see him. Scottish people's Twitter. Cool. Actually, I could exchange my Sepith Mass. Get a little bit more cash. I think that's maybe enough to buy myself a weapon. Maybe. And of course, we can do the trading. We can get some boards for snowboarding, but we need new material to get it. Toa coloring. We can... What? We can get colorings of the girls on the bike. I guess Angelica would like that. We can get boards with pictures of Elise and Alfin on it too. Okay. I feel like I should never question these games, you know? Never question. Anyway. I want that. Yeah, I'll sell a couple of ceramic coats. And buy a Phantom SG-10. I'll power up Makis's physical attack a little bit more. And I think we're done for this floor. So let's go down and check out the last floor of the Courageous, which is, of course, our lovely gaming floor. Right, so Ah. Yes. Of course. We'd have found it no matter what. What have you done? How did you get in here? Ah, a letter. Alright, it's probably from Phantom Thief B. This must have been what he meant by where the blue cross indicates. Rean took the letter, confirming that the sender was exactly who he thought. Yep, this is him alright. What should I do though? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going about my day. I'll read the letter. No, I think I should read it. What if it's about a crime he's already committed? I'd hate to just be sitting on this until later, only to find out when I read it that when I read it that it's too late to undo any harm he's done. He's probably ran off with some noble's wife again. Rean opened the letter seal and out popped a card.
To my dear friends in Class 7.
He's actually standing behind me right now and narrating.
I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Oh, look at that. I'm already regretting opening this thing. Aw, no more. I continue to watch your radiance from afar, ever dazzled by its brilliance. That radiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another. Bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distrust and discord are sown among you, and I shall be watching from close by. To witness so rare and priceless an occasion, I will be stealing from you one of your beloved classmates.
I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will.
Steal one of our classmates! Damn, I have to tell the others about this. There's not a moment to wait.
Now, let the game begin. Dance for me a beautiful dance, each step replete with uncertainty.
That's him. I can't believe he was able to access the ship's intercom system and even the lights. Oh, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. Wait, so everyone's here? Anyway, that's why I asked you all to come here, but... everyone seems to be present and accounted for, at least to me. Perhaps the whole business about him stealing one of us was a lie then. I don't know, he doesn't seem like the type who'd go to all this effort, then not follow through. Do you think he's already struck, stolen a member of Class 7 and assumed their identity? Ooh. No way! If he did, he's a true master of disguise. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. It's the cat! I don't know if this is related to the current situation, but after lights came back on, I found this card in the Opal factory area downstairs. That's one of B's calling cards. Can I have a look at it? George handed Rean the card and he began to read it out loud. The theft has been conducted successfully. I am now among your number. So Angelica was right then. Wait, there's more. Having established that, allow me to lay down the rules for our little game. Rean Schwarzer, you shall take up the mantle of detective. Your mystery is to discover whom among you I've replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will allow Sylphide to aid as your assistant. Me? What a twisted man. This is all just some game to him. Naturally, I have not taken the place of the detective or assistant, and not of your tutor either. I've assumed the identity of another of Class 7's members. I look forward to your struggles to discover which one. Here's your success. So that rules out George, Toa, Angelica, and Alvin, right? As well as, of course, Sarah and Instructor Thomas. So we're all potential suspects then. I sure hope he didn't choose Emma. If we exclude Rean, Fee, and Instructor Sarah, that leaves 8 people that could be him. It's starting to sound kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before we begin, however, I would like to set forth 2 rules. In the interest of a fair and enjoyable game, of course. Rule 1. Questions must concern events that happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things that happened before then, or about personal information I could not possibly know is strictly forbidden. Well, that's exactly what you do! And Sarah, yeah, but you said the instructor. You may not consult with anyone outside of Class 7. That includes the Purple Lightning. Should you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantees of the safety of your missing member. I would assume that by now you know me well enough to realize this is no idle jest. Well, that's everything. You sure can fit a lot on these cards. Toa, don't say anything that might break the second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it'd be best for us to just keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out now. Indeed, we can't risk putting whoever he's taken hostage in danger. I guess I'm in the off-limits camp too. Can't say I'm real thrilled to think that Creep is sitting right here among us. Indeed, especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just leave this to us. We'll get him. Well, okay. For now, I think it would be best for us to all leave the room then. We'll be sure to tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone. Alright, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're going to work this out. The first one's going to be a pain. The one where we can only ask questions about things that happen after we all split up after being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. True, I doubt he'd know what we had for dinner yesterday, for example, but all of us would. Which means that rule exists so he has plenty of time to save the enjoyment before we work out the answer. Give me a break. So which one of us is he pretending to be then? I don't really like having to doubt each other like this. He did say his intention was to test our bonds. I suppose this is one way to do that. You worked something out yet, Rean? I wish. So far I've got nothing. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. What? I guess that's not technically in violation of any of the rules. And I see no harm in doing so. But, don't worry. I'll handle the girls. Rean can do the boys. Obviously. Well, I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. I thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean, you thought so? If you ask me, you're more likely to be the rat. Although, frankly, I find it hard to believe that any imitation could capture the sheer arrogance that seeps from your every pore. I take it back. I find it equally ludicrous to think any imposter could duplicate your ability to overreact to the slightest provocation. Well, he knows his He's obviously studied us. He's encountered us a bit, so he must know, like, how we act. As well, which makes it a problem. Well, looks like these two are the same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked, though. Yeah, let's go on with those pat-downs. The 8 of them split into 2 groups, with Rean and Fee conducting the pat-downs. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What should we do next? Maybe ask everyone what they did after we split up earlier. Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. That way we can piece together the day's events and see if any testimonies stand out as odd. So let's see. I'm just gonna say, surely it can't be any of the girls after a pat-down, because it's really easy to find out if a boy is pretending to be a girl. I mean, subtraction's harder than addition. In some senses, but then addition bits would actually you'd be able to find out anyway. But I'm guessing we didn't grab those bits. I'm sorry, in this situation I would just be like, sorry. Are we going down the whole list, are we? So Elliot, can you tell us what you've been up to? Well, I went down to the factory area with Machias because we wanted to make a few tweaks to our weapons. After that, Machias was still taking care of some stuff, but I hopped on the elevator and left. I headed to the arts training room to see how the modifications went, and that's basically it. Right, so you went to the factory, got some weapon adjustments, then went to test out your staff. Mac is with you initially, so he'll at least be able to verify that the first part happened. Gotcha. Thanks, Elliot. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Alright, Macus, can you tell us what you've been doing? Of course. First I stopped by the factory area in the hall with Elliot to have some adjustments made to our weapons. Elliot finished up first and left while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun. About half an hour later, I finally left the hold as well and dropped by the game room, where I ran into none other than Eustace. We even ended up playing a fairly civil game of billiards too. We were still playing when all of this trouble happened. So we started a friendly game of billiards just like that. Oh, you're such good friends. We are not! Anyway, thanks for giving us your account, Machias. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us about what you've been up to, Eustace? Certainly. First I went to the close combat training room where I sparred for a while with guys. After practicing for a while, we parted ways, after which I went to the game room. I was there roughly 30 minutes before Regnitz wandered in to break my peaceful reverie. He was being his usual noisy self, so I figured I'd shut him up by besting him at the game of billiards. You just have to go and make yourself sound superior, don't you? Well, take it easy there, guys. You start out with Machias' testimony. Yeah, thanks, Eustace. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us what you're up to, guys? First I swung by the close combat training room where Eustace and I went a couple of rounds. Eventually we both left the room and headed to the elevator together. I was first to get off for the 3rd floor. From the elevator I headed straight out to the front deck to enjoy the feeling of the breeze in my hair. So you trained with Eustace and went to the front deck. Thanks for your testimony, guys. Alright, let's ask someone else then. I've seen everyone on the ship in their positions, apart from Marcus and Eustace currently, haven't I? What were you up to during that time, Elisa? Well, I was hanging around with Miriam for a while. We were sitting and talking at one of those tables in the 3rd floor hall. After a while, she remembered she had to do something and left. I stayed there, and pretty soon after that, Princess Alvin passed by and invited me into the royal room. That's it, I think. See you with the princess. Thanks, Elisa. That was a big help. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Seeing where everyone else is, can you tell us what you were doing, Laura? I can, though I'm afraid there's really not much to tell. After everyone dispersed, I chose to remain behind on the bridge, observing the crew at work. Oh, really? There's not really any point in inquiring further then. Thanks, Laura. Can't possibly be Laura. 1, she was there all the time. 2, Toa would have been looking over her too. 3, when the lights went off, there'd still be light coming in through the windows, so it would be impossible to secrete her at that point in time. Surely. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us how you spent that time, Emma? Well, actually, I was with Fee the entire time. You were? Yep, she was. Celine was there too. They were both nearby when the lights went out too, so I'd have a hard time believing it's Emma. Alright, Fee's got no reason to lie, but we are dealing with Bee here, so we can't be 100% certain he isn't Emma. Trust me, there's a lot of makeup. Just to, turn himself into... What were you doing together then? I don't think Emma wears makeup, you know what I mean? To fully get himself into... I just don't think he's going to be a girl. Let's put it that way. Well, first, we went to the reference room so I could investigate something. After that, we went to the kitchen. Is that what we'll check out, Fee? Yep, all of it. Technically, I haven't seen them. Okay, then. Thanks, Emma. But if Fee is saying it can't be Emma, then it can't be Emma, surely. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Watch him be a girl now, yeah. So, Million, can you tell us what you were up to during the time in question? Sure. Well, first I was hanging out with Elisa at one of the tables in the 3rd floor hallway. We were just sitting around talking there. But then I remember my bear. Your bear? I got him from Gramps and I finally got him back from his train while we were in Rua. Anyway, I forgot I hadn't put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room to plop him down there. Oh yeah, that's where I ran into you earlier, isn't it? Thanks, Million. Well, that's everyone. Still, just asking everyone individually may not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. You got a point. It might be good to get info about what people were doing from someone other than themselves. Maybe we could ask everyone if they saw anyone else. Oh, now you mention it, that's a good idea. Thanks for the tip, Fee. It's what assistants do. True enough. In that case... Okay, we go through the list again. I'm not going to get this right. You said you went down to the factory area with Marcus, right? Then you went to the arts training room? Did you happen to spot anyone besides Marcus during all of that? Oh, actually, I did. On the way to the arts training room, I passed Eustace and Guys together and said hi to them. Alright. Might as well take this opportunity to answer for myself. I saw no one other than Elliot and those who I've already specified I met. As for me, I saw Elisa sitting alone at one of the tables on the 3rd floor when I went down there. Assuming everything we heard earlier is true, I must have been there after Miriam left and before Princess Alvin arrived. Alright, that gets a few people out of the way then. Okay, let's ask the next person. You met with Elliot and Eustace, right, Marcus? Did you happen to spot anyone else while you were going about your business? I did, actually. I noticed Emma and Fee as I entered the game room. That must have been when they were headed to the kitchen area. So you saw Emma and Fee entering the kitchen? Got it. I didn't realize anyone had seen us going in there. Same. I must have let my guard down. There's no need to feel bad about that. You were just walking down the corridors, not infiltrating a secret base. Okay, I find it... Oh. This is the first point of suspicion because Fee senses people. Like, positionally. You said you sat and talked with Miriam for a while before she left. Then later you were invited to the royal room, right? That's right, yeah. Other than them, I did see Guys pass through after Miriam left. That must have been when he was on his way to the front deck to enjoy the wind or whatever. That's all though. I didn't see anyone else. Alright, thanks. It's a bit weird how also all the boys went and then it was like you said them, but now the girls are all there. said you stay on the bridge after everyone else left, right, Laura? We know it's not you. Indeed, and of course it follows that I saw none of our other classmates after that, nor did they see me. Fair enough. Yeah, not much that we can do about that. I really don't think it could be Laura. Emma, you went to the reference room, then to the kitchen, right? Fee was with you the whole time, right? You didn't see anyone else while you were wandering around, did you? You can answer this one, right? Of course we did, yes. While we were on our way to the kitchen area, we saw Eustace enter the game room. I didn't see anyone else, though. Did you see Eustace, Fee? Yep. That's a relief. Just knowing that isn't conclusive proof that Bleublanc isn't masquerading as Emma, but oh well. Why is it like trying to like really... But the game itself is trying to go Emma, Emma, Emma. So after you finished talking with Elisa, you went to the nap room, right, Million? Did you see anyone other than Elisa during all of this? Nope, not a soul. Now I wish I'd just stayed there, though. Then I might have gotten invited to see Princess Alvin too. Well, never mind that for now. Well, I think that's all we're going to get. Okay, we've asked everyone here what they did, and if they saw anyone else while they were doing it. Want to go over all again? Yeah, let's do that. First, the place where everyone started out were... If I remember correctly, Elliot and Macus with the Orbital Factory on the first floor, Eustace and Gaius from the close combat training room on the fourth floor. Oh god, I don't need this at the moment. Elisa and Milliam were at one of the tables in the third floor hallway. Finally, Emma and I were in the reference room on the second floor. Aside from Laura, who has no alibi, all of them were in groups of two. I think Laura's alibi is the best alibi. I know she was alone, and that's always the most suspicious, but again, lights off, she's still in a lit area. She's around the rest of the crew. She'd be the hardest one to take. Also, on that coin, I mean, Gaius, no one would be around him. But if someone was to replace Gaius, again, he was out in the light. So therefore, there would be some kind of shout, yell, or fighting, maybe? I know that maybe, like, someone like Bleublanc could instantly overpower someone here, maybe, apart from Rean. So those two, like, are the most alone. But equally, they're in areas where they could see when things went down. True, which means everything you just listed is likely to be genuine. That's what they did afterward, though. We'll go over that now. Elliot left the Orbital Factory before Macus did, then went to the arts training room alone. On the way there, he also met Gaius and Eustace. Yep. After that, Gaius said he went to the deck on the third floor, and Eustace went to the game room on the second floor. That's right, and on my way there, I saw Elisa alone in the third floor hallway. That means I must have already left the nap room by then. Yeah. Next up is Macus. About 30 minutes after Elliot left the factory room, he finished his business there as well and headed to the game room. That doesn't seem to mesh with my own experience, seeing as I was in the room alone for some time before he arrived. Yeah, then I was walking into the game room, I noticed Emma and Fee walking into the kitchen. As for Emma and Fee themselves, we started out in the reference room, as I mentioned earlier, but eventually moved on to the kitchen. I can't remember exactly how long we spent in the reference room though. But as we left and were on our way to the kitchen, we saw Eustace heading into the game room. Well, that's everyone. Any ideas our guilty party, Rean? Yeah, I've got a good idea now. You do? You're cool sometimes, Rean. Thank you. Could you share your idea with us then? Gladly. The one who's actually Phantom Thief being in disguise is none other than... Shouldn't you be taking the person's head? It's gotta be. It's literally gotta be. It's not that hard because, again, the thought that someone could see Fee and Fee not notice as well in such an enclosed space is ridiculous, and they seem surprised by it. And I'm sure, like, Emma would be taken next to Fee, etc. It's got to be. You, Macus. Why me? What's your evidence? Well, Macus said that he saw you and Emma enter the kitchen area, right? But if he did, where does that leave Emma's testimony? I mean, the fact that she saw Eustace enter the game room. That's right, those two testimonies are at odds with each other. I'm just making up my own crap now. Yes, those two testimonies would be Phoenix right. After all, Eustace said that Macus came to the game room roughly 30 minutes after he himself arrived, right? That's correct. Which means... Exactly, there's no way Macus could have seen Emma and Fee when he claims he did. Yes, definitely this. This is my Phoenix right thing again. We're doing it. This is exactly what happens. It's just not possible. Well, you say that, but what if it's Emma who's in the wrong? It's true our testimonies contradict each other, yes, but why assume mine is more suspect? Because Emma wasn't the only one who saw Eustace. I did too, which makes you our #1 suspect. Indubitably, my dear Fee. The doppelganger, right in our midst, is none other than Macus. I'm sure of it. And I'm just inventing my own in-game reason. Which is, of course, Fee being Fee was literally introduced as being able to sense things the same way that Rean could. The game is up, Fan and Thief B. Show yourself.
Well reasoned, my friends. A fine deduction, if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief B.
I can scarcely believe my eyes. He got us good. I'm impressed you were able to discern the truth from picking up on such a small inconsistency. Or perhaps I extended too generous a hand in helping you along after all. Helping us along? Your suspicious testimony was deliberate then. Spare us your cape fluttering theatrics. Just tell us where Machias is. This game is over. Such a lively rejoinder. All I shall say is the narrow storehouse.
But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
How does he do that? Never mind that now. We need to rescue Machias. At least he didn't make the clue or harden stuff. Yeah, I can't think of anywhere other than the storage room on the 3rd floor that would fit that description. Let's go dig him out, I guess. He's just got a cold. Ouch. I only wish I could have been there when you were captured. Just see the look on your face. Haha, you look a bit tied up, Machias. With Machias saved, everyone else set about trying to find Fan and Thief B. Unsurprisingly, he was nowhere to be found. Still, they had at least managed to avoid any harm from his antics, so for the most part, all was well that ended well. The sweetest of challenges is completed. We received Fan and Thief's cape as a farewell gift from Bleublanc. AP increased by 2 as well. I'll take it. So yeah, the game itself was literally trying to draw everything towards Emma's testimony, because Rean was adding extra text, like thought text, to every bit of Emma's testimony. So it was trying to draw you to that testimony, and then with Fee being the person that was with Emma, it was trying to make you realise that Emma wasn't it, because that's like kind of like it'd be really hard to pull one over on Fee. But then we get it with our own roundabout route rather than the actual route. But the game itself was trying to get you to zero in on Emma. So via Emma is where you're supposed to get the correct answer. Anyway, job done. Fan and Thief Bleublanc is got rid of. He's released the mic. Oh, you're not actually. He's going to talk about Bleublanc. I'm going to report just to hear a little bit of Olivier.
Have you been keeping well? All right, let me hear your report.
So how many more for a next level up? Oh, it's actually another 11 AP for rank A3.
I knew I could count on you. Adios, Rean.
Alright, we still haven't found any students yet, but we got a quest done. Man of Bleublanc's cape. Drop rate up by 20%, wear only evasion up 10%. Hello. Now we could just buy you a different thing and you'll be 50%, and then with Shining you'll be 100%. Seems good to me. Can get you a new top. Gonna get you a new top. A brand new top. If you can have some defense as well. Right, where were we? We were on the 2nd floor kitchen ECC. Right. Here we are. Why did Fan and Thief B have to pick me of all people? Yeah, whatever. I guess grumbling about it wouldn't help me purge it from my mind any faster. One more game, just one more. By all means, continue embarrassing yourself by challenging me again and again without so much as a moment to calm down. Billiards is a game that requires a cool head. Much like chess, actually. I'm a chess expert. Don't you tell me what is or isn't like chess, and stop acting so damn arrogant. Useless is offering Mackie some solid advice. Not that he'll ever take it. It really is. The best of rivals. Right, well, that's done. What am I doing next? I'm going to go to my link screen. So I want to play Laura, Machias, Gaius, and then anyone else. Laura Macias, Gaius. It's blade time!
Then let us begin our duel.
Ready for me to lose some more? 1-7.
Please, draw a card. The first move is yours.
Bollocks. That's probably not a good card to play. That's such a
Divine
big gap
Bolt.
in the first place. Actually, that gives me a good use for the 1.
Mirror.
Oh! I can only play my 7. I had to get rid of my 7 this early. I'm so screwed. Don't you get rid of the
Raging
force.
wind.
That's my only chance. Okay.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
Wow, okay, that's an interesting... Oh,
I'll
good.
make the first move.
She had to play a 7?
An excellent.
Oh, you idiot! I had that 1! What am I doing? I'm like, oh, I played the force in the last one. No, I gotta play the force for the last. Oh my god, I'm such a moron. I was like, I've definitely won. And then I just started playing cards out and I forgot. I gotta play it because I've got to have a number cards my last card. Moron. I even knew I'd won.
I'm not gonna hold back.
And I just suddenly entered mode. What the hell?
Well then, go ahead and draw.
It was such a weird game.
We're even. We'll have to redraw. All right. I'm going first.
So thick. Here we go. The game of 4s we've got going on here.
Crap.
This is where he's got a force. I was expecting that, but I can 1 that up.
Mirror.
Expecting that.
Crap. Mirror.
We're in a vicious cycle here a little bit.
Done it.
He's won! Damn it!
Guess I win this time.
Wow, he's good cards to actually get that one. Oh, I'm putting myself in the losing side of things. Ah, everything's going wrong.
Shall we begin?
Ah, one tilt. Play is a game that needs to be
Go ahead and
played
draw.
with a cool head.
I'll go first then.
You played a 6 already.
Huh. Guess we need to redraw.
Yes.
Go first then. I hate to do this, but
Interesting.
time to pull out a force. Huh. Guess we need to redraw. You should go first.
I don't want to.
Well played. Well done. I lost. But
Okay, I
had a
thought
lot
I
of
had
fun.
that one in control no matter what, just by the cards that were playing out. So that went too bad. That didn't go too bad. Oh, man. The gap starts to grow.
It's time to duel.
Duel?
Come on, draw a card. You're up first, I guess.
Wow.
Come on, draw another one. You're up first, I guess. Time to power up.
Interesting use of force at that point in time. I'm running out of cards, lady.
Come on, draw another one.
Oh, no.
I'm going first.
She's only got high cards, hasn't she? I don't think this is going to pick out a good card no matter what. I think she's only got high numbers. Oh, she had some 2s, but I've got some 2s as well and I need to get them used. Yeah, she's got loads of 2s.
Take this! Who's that for?
Ready for her to get thingy? Ready?
So sorry. Come on,
I'm
draw
very
another one.
lost.
You're up first, I guess. Yeah, I win!
She's got loads of 2s. I should have played like more aggressive earlier, but I knew she probably had something in the back pocket. It's like, ah.
Let's get started.
Have I already played against you? Did I just accidentally choose to play against you?
Go on, draw a card.
I didn't mean to.
Guess I'm going first. Same score, huh? Guess I'm going first. Same score, huh? Wanna read? Guess I'm going first.
Because you're going first every time. Maybe we'll have a bit more luck on that regard.
Same score, huh? Wanna read? Guess I'm going first.
Getting kind of lucky with these.
Force!
Right, obviously, I kind of want to bolt that, but the likelihood of her bolting too is kind of high.
Now you've done it.
Yeah.
What? You can't do that.
Expecting her to have a bolt.
Bolt! Bolt! What?
She's
You
got
can't
another
do
number
that.
card, which means I
One more
win.
game?
Did I just pick myself an extra win? No, I could actually do Elisa. I hadn't done Elisa yet. So that was 5 games. I think it was 3 losses and 2 wins that time. Oh, man. I'm just on tilt after that first loss. Well, that was that. That's our games of played done yet again. Tilted Sam is tilty tilt. Let's go to the kitchen. It's definitely the kitchen. Let's read a good book. I'm finally getting back in the habit of writing again. Between my time at Falls and the things I've seen during the war, it felt like a good time to write something topical. Oh no, we've got army boy love. The only problem being that I keep swaying towards more targeted content. I know I shouldn't, but once I start writing, I simply can't contain myself. The heart wants what it wants, Rean. That's such a long break from writing, I just can't control myself. Yeah, I hope you're ready, you naughty boys, because I'm about to put everything you've been up to in my head on paper. Sure. Wait, you'll never miss an Imperial Chronicle issue. Zemurian ore you're seeking is occasionally found in small amounts when exploring ruins dating back to the ancient Zemurian civilization. I never would have imagined there were places in Erebonia built to accumulate entire crystals of it. Incredible! Sounds like I have plenty of history legend and a lore to learn from Celine. You become the scholar being taught by a cat. It's an interesting scenario itself. Oh yeah! Oh, you want to know how your last contract went? Yeah, you won the green prize. These are all yours. A tier bomb, an EP charge 1, and a roving bomb, and a curie bomb. Thanks for doing this for me, monk. I'll let you know if I want to apply again. Imperial Chronicle Radio in Heimdall's got relay stations all across the country, so people can tune in basically anywhere, which is why they pride themselves on being the #1 news station in all of Erebonia. Which would be great if it wasn't a lie. The Noble Alliance has total control over them now, so they just sing their praises. #1 news station by foot. They're absolutely useless for actual news. The future of radio is bleak indeed. Let's do the Feeling Lucky contest, because I actually got the money. Fine choice. I'll apply as soon as I can. Obviously the results aren't immediate, so go off somewhere and have fun. The results of the application can be collected after 5 battles. Don't forget to come and get your prize. I'm feeling lucky. I didn't think I even had a 1,000 mirror, but I did. They worked on our kitchen appliances back in Rio when we were getting maintenance on the ship. Both the stove and the fridge are as good as new. The Rhineford company certainly lives up to its reputation. Wow, look at the stuff we got here. Why do you keep buying on all this wine? I guess you can use wine for flavouring of food too, but still. I've reconfirmed the locations of the 4 spirit shrines in Eastern Erebonia so we can be sure where we're going. There's only one on Garelli By Road, one on Nord Highlands, one on Ebel Highway, and last but not least one on Nortia Highway. If what Celine says is correct, we should be able to obtain some Zemurian ore from within them too. Sure, if you can make it through the trials, but that's not going to be easy. Honestly, I don't even know whether you're even strong enough. You're just gonna have to try your luck. Our chances would have been better if you'd actually warned us. Now we gotta go in blind and unprepared and hope we don't get killed. Well, whatever. We would have ended up taking on these trials one way or another. We might as well stop complaining and get on with it. Or we'll never be able to make that blade for Valimar. I suppose that's true. Well, we'll let you take your pick as to which shrine to explore first. Just let Selena and I know when you're going to do so, though. We want to come with you. Same here. Got it. We'll do. Do I have to go to every shrine or just the one I haven't been to? I told Toe and the rest of the crew on the bridge where the spirit shrines are located. Selena and I are supposed to help with matters concerning Divine Knights, after all. We'll do whatever it takes to make sure we get our hands on some Demurian ore, too. The trials waiting for us at the spirit shrine are not going to be friendly. At least it'll be a good way for you to prove your worth as Valimar's Awakener. I'll stick with you for a while so I can look after everyone, both inside and out of the spirit shrines. Fine with me. Appreciate the help. Well, we have now checked out everything. Life is good yet again. We could get Elisa some CP and do the ranged one. We even played some Blade. And lost horrifically. It's plain to see that Valimar serves as the ray of hope for the downtrodden. With a better weapon, you two will be able to do even more amazing things, so I'm all for it. Just don't forget that the power you hold exists to protect people, not harm them. Sure. There's no way I'm forgetting that, don't worry about it. Alright, so let's go up to the bridge. And maybe, just maybe, drop myself back at Ymir for a second.
Where do you want to go?
I mean, we're still
Leave
just
it
above
to
it.
me.
Let's get my CP restored and then maybe try to do the range challenge, maybe? Get some more U material so I can up the weapons of some of the other guys in my party. So that's Machias. Plus extra. It's nice that you can always just go in here. It's just a shame that you get that cutscene. But if you always get a drop from those robots and you always get U material, then you can just keep doing it over and over with this as a farming method, and you'd be U material for days. You'd never run out. In fact, I want to do that. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's what I want to do. U material is kind of stopping me from getting some, like, upgraded quartz at this point. And, of course, you can get the green pendulums upgraded, so you can see how much that system allows you to power yourself up as the player, noticing that you can do that. Right then, this is the area with the things that hit me for 9,000. Let's take it on. So we take you. We take Fee. I mean, technically then it'd be better for me to go like that, surely. Am I allowed to use arts?
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
Fee's just usable in everything. Win without using arts. No, you still can't use arts. AT delay and sleep. Okay. I'm wondering what I should do now, apart from lowering the defense straight.
Analysis complete.
An archer-type combat shell made for training, which specializes in long-range combat. So with the defense down here, we could attack and get a critical, but it's blind 2 anyway.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Ah, hit.
Leave it to me.
Cut! My turn.
That said, I do have the possibility of healing Fee no matter what. Anyway,
No problem.
some more AT delay. I mean, you could literally just use Heavenly Gift on these.
Light. Rain upon us.
They'd never take damage.
My turn.
You might, but still. And then just go to work with all these other things. So it's not like things are exactly bad, is it? It's just the fact that before he did that much damage to me, and now he doesn't. Which is all good.
I'll handle it.
Of course.
Speed down doesn't help you either, and then of course we can always just get that onto Fee. And we could just start using like other stuff for Fee as well.
handle it.
Alright, sealed, so couldn't do anything on that turn.
Got it. You're mine. It's my turn.
Another speed down.
Okay.
Technically, Fee's burning through her own insight right now.
Now's our chance. You're done. I can do this.
That's
Okay.
a bad miss. Wow, you're hitting her no matter
It's
what.
not over yet.
But it's not like we've got the inside at the moment.
Here I
Ideally,
go.
I'd kind of like to just balance down him again. I can actually get the heal in before him.
Enemy's vitals.
Because that's a whole several turns with defense down.
Got it. Right. Now's our chance. I'll back you up.
The slow way of doing it about S-Grass, well, we'll use the S-Grass to destroy the second group, yeah?
It's not over yet. Right. Fire.
All the 80 delay as
Now's
well
our
here.
chance. I'll back you up.
I could have just used
Leave it
Grass
to
to
me.
do more stuff.
This is.
He's got it.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Right, 1.8 times experience, that doesn't really amount for anything.
Naturally.
The new material I want, as now, Sarah's learned Thunder Vortex. Area L, strength minus 50%, 3 turns, scouts foes together, then slashes, and balance plus 10%. Here, level 1 range training. I swear, I didn't think this would give you any trouble. Still, I want you to have these, just a little treat for me to keep going. More new material. I'll do for the warm-up, I guess, but the challenges are only just going to get tougher from here, so you better not fall behind on your training. You now take level 2 range training. We still have our CP. Okay, let's look at everyone's stats. Being filled up again. Fee's got all her health back. Which means we could just go for it. Finally getting the good stuff. And because you don't get experience, there's literally no point in using anyone else as well.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Like, that's a problem.
I'll handle it.
Let's say, you could do Scud Wing for the faint and KO % chance. I mean, it's there.
Here I go. Now.
Follow it with a burst if you wanted to.
Understood.
See if you can get, like, blinds on and stuff like that.
I can do this. Light. Rain upon us.
Leave it
Let's
to
see
me.
what gathering these guys up looks like then.
I'm gonna slice you up. Now's our chance.
It's actually the slash itself then, but that puts everyone into an easy range for us to be able to, like, nuke with other things. I mean, I could try it.
Dance flames. Aster flare.
We did get burn on one. About to ask, can they even
Too
reach?
slow. I'll handle it.
I wish they were all still kind of gathered up like they were before.
Here I go.
One got fainted. That's like legit cheating. Who said you could have heals?
My turn. Eliminating targets. Got it.
That said, Fee is just
I'll back you up.
still destroying them as a normal courtesy. But they move so far.
Too slow. I can do this.
I think I should just attack now. it's really quite easy.
You're mine. Leave it to me.
But then they are only like small bit level above me, so I guess I can't really say too much when it comes to that.
Now! Gotcha!
They're all sealed. Doesn't stop them
I'll
casting
handle
arts,
it.
does it?
Eliminating targets. Here I go!
The constant speed down as well. You can actually go and who can't at this point. Kind of losing track of who can do what.
Dance flames!
Just with crafts, we can keep burning them out because of the insight giving us the extra CP too.
My
It's a
turn.
heavenly gift.
Here I go.
I mean, let's just finish it. It's like, kind of like, it's been a long foregone conclusion. I can take him out nice and slow, or I can just wreck him, right?
Let's see if you can live through this.
One lift!
I can do this.
Guess you might cast Holy Breath to yourself in a second.
Fire! Now!
Or you might not get the chance.
Okay.
Ah, some guys' new material gains. Slow,
Hostiles
steady.
neutralized.
Did I complete both tasks? I don't even know. I didn't even see the second task. I'm guessing it's without KO again. Well done. Those are the eyes of a crew that's got what it takes. I've got another reward for you too. Hopefully these will be useful to you. New material is always useful. Your training's really coming along. Next level's going to be really tough though, so make sure you're good and ready before you take it on. You now take level 3 range training. Alright, life's good. To the bridge. Adjust my party for what's coming. How did we put you there? So everyone's got their weapons upgraded, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, crit 5, crit 5, crit 5, crit 5. It's just these two. She needs the new weapons. He's on the Courageous. It's finally time to knock out those quests and recruit the students properly. Wrong place. Weapon shop is on the right over here. How much is your weapon, Million? Ogre Buster is that much, so I just need to sell some stuff. Got 2 of these. Three of these. And I guess the previous tier of weaponry is always good to sell at this point. Or tiers, as it seems to be. To be able to afford that just a little bit extra. Down to the hold. And I guess maybe over to Legram now. Job done. Job done. All that lovely U material earned. But I'm guessing it's only first time bonuses, so you'd have to farm like the stuff from the actual enemies themselves, no other way. Guessing that's how it works. Right, up we go. Hey, you're there to help me do all the things I need to do. You're the reliable teammate we brought along.
Where do you want to go?
Well, we could go along the Naughtier Highway, because there's definitely some people to get there, but let's pop to Legram and, like, get that trade thing.
Leave it to me!
It's a long way to fly. We're not doing things efficiently, we're just going over Erebonia. And I'm pretty sure the positioning of people in here is new as well. Yep. In fact, there's a boat here. Dad told me to go take a break from work, so here I am. I'm so bored though. I'd rather have too much to do than nothing. He thinks he's looking out for me, but the way he tries just shows how little he actually understands me. Well, hello. We've been traveling with Mr. Sutherland today. Oh, you're not a customer. Well, never mind then. The line is still available if you need to use it though. You'll find peaceful rural areas on either side of Lake Abel, so it's operating normally, especially versus the trains. Thank the goddess for that. We were honoured to have Viscount Arcade and Prince Oliver as passengers last week. We haven't heard a thing about either of them since though, which makes me a little uneasy, especially after the news of the Imperial armies crushing defeat at the hands of General Le Guin yesterday. Hope they weren't involved.